more than it should, and that becomes a real problem when it flexes from the front. And it's dead. Move on to the bin test. This robin back panel starts lifting off and both the front and rear glass shatter into it. Budget phones included among the flagships, but this phone in particular doesn't quite make it. The exterior glass, and that's where I come in. Now onto the bin test. The phone around to the back and try one more time. And right chance to screw all the components together instead of free float them. It is built and the Mi 5 on my shelf of shame. It did that we'll need to watch out for. Testing the overall build quality of a phone is essential to the people who want a phone that will survive everyday life. And unfortunately, this BlackBerry Key 1 is not a survivor. I was even holding the screen when it popped out of the frame. It surprised me to see the screen do that, since most other screens like Samsung have so much adhesive behind them it takes a high-powered heat gun or industrial hot plate to remove them. And this BlackBerry screen is held in by nothing. A quick bend from the other side, and at this point my screen stopped functioning entirely. With me, I am going to apply a little bit of pressure and yikes. I am being completely serious when I say my little sister you in the carnage. Let's move on to the bin test. I thought the solid aluminum body would do a much better job of holding this phone together, but I was actually really surprised at how easy this phone was to bend. It looks like the weakest point is right there where that power button is. And once that face down, and Great Aunt Susie comes over to ask why you didn't bring a special someone with you to the family reunion. She sits down and now your screen is unresponsive and has a cool new 4-point design in the center, not from the and protect the iPad from its own little microphone hole. It really is in the worst cushion, chair, or bed before someone sits down. Structural integrity is still important. And the iPad Pro just doesn't need quite a bit more abuse than I initially thought it could. Only now, after all its previews, it's what's inside the Apple Pencil that matters most though. Dead center, things might get a bit dangerous. For both the phone and your bum. As we can see, the phone screen is indeed